What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukishu. We are back with another Musume video. Hope y'all had a good Christmas. For me, it was more of a normal day than I assumed, because I was just waiting for my parents, to give me a phone call for when they're almost ready. That way, by the time I get there, it'll be ready. And I never got the phone call, so it was a little weird. Called them a little later, like not too long ago, after the time that would normally the dinner would have started, and they didn't pick up. So I'm assuming that something came up. Maybe my mom and dad went out instead, so I guess I just had pretty much a normal day. But other than that, for today's video, we are, like I said in yesterday's video, since we don't have the CM available just yet, just to go look at it real quick. And yes, I am in Group A finals, just for those who aren't aware. If you guys want to check out my runs, you should most likely just see day 1 of round 2, just because it'll show how I got into Group A. This should just be pretty much setting it up. I still haven't done it yet. I'll probably do it a little bit later. But I think I'll go with no debuffer. Although there could be, I'm kind of just hesitant about it still, but we'll see what happens. If anything, I'll just go with the lineup that got me to Group A finals, and that would be Gentle Donna, Anime Collab Kita, and the debuffer itself, just to have it there. Although it would be nice to have a third to see if I can make it to, or see if any of those 3 can get the win without a debuffer. But I might actually add a debuffer just to have that kind of a safety net, just in case. But other than that, today's video, like I said, we were gonna do Master Challenge instead. We'll probably try like 1 or 2 of them, or not 1, 2 or 3 of them is what I meant to say. Mainly focusing on the Derby, the Arima Kinen, and probably jump into either the mile distance or the short distance. So with that being said, before we do jump into the Master Challenge races, they are Master Challenge races, right? I keep thinking, I know it's like Masters something, but I don't know if it was Masters Challenge. But before we do jump into that, if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. There is a channel called Circle Requests. If you guys haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join, y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle, and then after that, either go to the comment section down below or to the Circle Request channel in the Discord server, and let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, and also, since the end of the month is coming, there might be more space after the new month passes. I guess the new year passes. Probably like a 2 to 3 days, maybe less, maybe 1 to 2 days. I'll free up some space just to see who hasn't really done anything, I guess. But just to create space for those who do want to join. But with that being said, let us just get started, and we'll start with let's start with the Arima, since that's what we're technically doing right now with the CM. And you already know who I'm gonna bring in, so we're just gonna go, huh? Oh, it's because of my filter. 1. Not short distance. We're just gonna go off what I see here. We're just gonna go straight up with, oh, let's just see what Measure Bright will do. Well, it should be fine. It's just level 1, but I'm pretty sure by level 2, level 3, we'll just see how the others would do. How's your... you're fine. We'll just keep it straight like this. And to start off with the comments, the first comment is going to be from Rick. People on Discord were thinking you may pull for the Uma banner. If you decide to summon, I wish you good luck. And if you decided to save, hope it pays off on the next banner you decide to summon. Well, the official plan was supposed to be me pulling for, or I would say, or for the Annie, since that is the main prediction for, but a lot of us. Uh, so it was supposed to hold off until the anniversary. I did see that it was Katsuragi Ace and Mr. CB, which, could this be redemption for Katsuragi Ace, or do I just get another Mr. CB if I were to pull? I don't know. I don't know if I will pull. I know we will be getting free pulls for the support cards, and probably that would maybe be more worth it, because with 100 free pulls, it's just another 100, so another 1500, which I don't have at the moment. But I'll probably be closer to it towards by the time the banner gets out. But I'm not too sure. Yet if I am gonna pull. It's just nice to see that Mr. CB. Nothing against her original fit with her pants and all that, but seeing her without the pants to me is better. Katsuragi Ace is Katsuragi Ace. I don't know. I don't know if I will pull. I'll probably just let it just like sit on it and decide whether or not while the banner's out. I don't know, maybe I'll sneak in a 10 pull for the video itself. But I am not sure if I will go all out for it, especially with the anniversary coming up in like 2 months. So, or I guess less, yeah, 2 months still. So yeah, I'm not too sure. We'll see what happens in, I guess, within the next few weeks, because obviously next week will be, or this week will be released, and I think we'll get like 2 weeks of the event, if I'm not mistaken. Let me actually check. I think I have the date or something. No, it doesn't actually say when it will end, so I'm not too sure. Yeah, it doesn't. Oh wait, no, it's okay, maybe a whole month. Maybe, I'm not sure. That could just be the gifts that they're giving, which is 200 jewels, or a total of 350 jewels. Let me see the event, because it might have the whole thing there. All the way to the 10th of January. Good job, Metro Bright. So that gives me pretty much 2 weeks to decide whether or not I do want to pull for Mr. CB and or Katsuragi Ace. With that being said, guys, but with that being said, thank you, Rick, for the comment. Appreciate it as always. How's your motivation? Next comments are gonna be from Nova. First one says, Shushu might not care about Katsuragi Ace. I didn't say I didn't care about her. I just said she went from up here to just a little above neutral. You know, because I still do like her. It's just it just went from like I really do like her to is like her. Probably like top 20. Top 15 to top 20 to like top 30 maybe. Maybe. I'm not too sure. It's been pretty much a year since I did my top 10, and with the new additions of Uma's, it's kind of, it may have shifted. Things may have shifted without me knowing. It has literally been a year, so I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna see if he will be tempted or not. Oh wait, but Mr. CB might be tempting for him. I'm gonna see if he will be tempted or not. Honestly, I can't say at this point. Mr. CB, like I said, I did see her design, and I do like her newer fit. Not like I said, nothing against her old normal fit. It's just her newer fit does look nicer on her, in my opinion. But I do like Mr. CB as a character, even though she was shown like once for like a brief second or two in the anime itself. Me training her, I do, you know, having all these chasers. I didn't think I'd honestly like chasers this much. I thought it would just be like Taishin and that would be pretty much it. But then Duramente, Mr. CB, I went from second anniversary to third anniversary real quick. But you know, it just, the more they release, the more I like it. I don't think I like Aguri. In a sense, I feel like next to nothing about her. Still, it just depends what happens. If I'm low on rocks, then I'm just gonna skip. I figured you didn't like Aguri because you never really mentioned about her, so, which is why I was pretty confident that you most likely won't pull for her regardless. But if you do end up pulling for her, I'm gonna just say it's probably because it's the Annie collab version of her. Is what I'm gonna say. It was what I'm gonna say. Just saw the PV for Aguri. Anime looks refreshing still, since I'm still dusting off that disastrous pacing since season 3. There will be 2 parts, so I don't expect the anime to end in spring. I think Bright barely won that, but it's all good. We get to move on to level 3 in spring, but probably resume the second part in fall. That seems about right. The anime trend is just put 24 episodes in for the full anime, but have them split into season 1 and 2 when it really is just one season. I think it depends how they, I guess, advertise it, because a lot of the time most of these anime that do split season 1 and 2 into 2 parts, it generally is, some of them would pretty much say part 1 part 2, at least what I have seen. But I have seen them say season 1 season 2 for each core, I guess. But still, having 24 episodes for the full anime is still better than just having 13, in my opinion. For if we're talking about just UMA in general, than the just 13 for the whole thing, because definitely they could have split season 3 into 2 parts, because there was a lot of races from Kita that they did miss out in between, and it could have gave, I guess, more time for the character development along the way for either Daya, Kita, anyone else. I will agree that the pacing in season 3 was rushed. They skipped out on a lot, and although I still enjoyed it regardless. Also, some anime are getting delayed indefinitely. Ooh, I didn't hear about that. I knew, the only one I know knew about was One Piece for like 6 months. And I've never heard of this phenomenon 10 years ago. Yep. Basically, like 10 years ago, if an anime hasn't been continued yet, either they just didn't want it, it wasn't as popular, or there wasn't good feedback on the anime itself when it first released its season, or 2, it's just taking them a long time for some odd reason, or they're letting the manga just sit and just build up so they can just make it. Starting to think that the anime industry probably is the most hellish career you can land in. I guess depending on the company, because obviously with the bigger companies, they will have multiple projects going on or multiple series to work on. I'd say it's worse for the manga artists or the mangakas. So yeah. I did train, but I didn't really train at the same time. In a sense, I just got UC6 Christmas Bright and UC1 Palmer early. UC4 Bourbon took a while, but that was the hardest part. From what it sounds like, you just trained to where you were just satisfied. So I'll say like 25%. You didn't. Oh, 75% or 50-50, I guess. One of those. That 50 to 75% that you either trained or, how much was that? Okay, I'll just say 75% in my opinion, you probably didn't train. Whereas the 25% was just you trying to push for the best you can. We'll just go with that. Looks like Bright lost. I don't know if I should give her other 2 tries, but I think I'm gonna try out the others. Actually, we'll just do this. We'll redo it, and we'll just skip towards the end, because going through the whole race will take a bit. She's fine. I didn't see the last spurt or the last straight, so all I saw when I finally looked over was it Dream Journey skipping third place. I don't remember her name. She was ever. All I know is every time I see the other Uma, this one on the left, her fit just reminds me of Nice Nature. Yeah, this is probably not going to happen with Measure Bright. But moving on with the comments. Next comment from Nova says, hashtag give me the camel. I don't think you'll ever get the camel. I don't think you'll ever get the camel. Looks like Girls Frontline 2 has some character banner leaks going. Macchiato plus Tololo to Dion plus Mozen and Dush plus Pericha. If this is indeed true, then Macchiato, Dion, and Dush are must pull for me. All standard banners are negligible since you always have a chance to pull them from the standard banner. Well, that is fairly obvious. That is fairly obvious with how the system is in Girls Frontline, relatable to Star Rail, Zenless, all that. So nothing new. I'm saving all my standard banner pulls until they implement the standard banner selector. I think this lineup is fine, and I'm planning to pull every character in GFL 2. I'll probably most likely pull for Macchiato and think about it later on. Think about the others later on. Since it sounds like Macchiato will be coming out first. Then looks like most people are pulling for the support cards. The fact that there are 100 free pulls is another sign that one should aim for pity. That's a whole 15k that I don't have, but we'll see what happens in the first 100 pulls. As for me, there is an inkling for me to pull the NN power card, the power to replace my MLB Sky for general use, and the int to replace Festa. Is the power card general use? I don't know. I didn't really see the skills or anything, but assuming Measure Arden, and knowing that it's Measure Arden, it might be a. We'll see the skills. Let me take a quick look. Mile, middle distance, leader. Oh, mile, middle, leader. I guess it doesn't necessarily matter, but if you're trying to go for skills, then skill-wise, this looks more for the leader. Leaders that also can do, or leaders and or mile, medium distance is what it looks like. Don't know about general use, but just like how I've been using Taishin as my wise card, you could still technically use it, which gives me the same feeling for the Simboli Rudolph one, where it might just be for leaders again. Yeah, leaders passing. I guess is that leader betweener? I think. Okay, didn't win with Measure Bright, so we'll move on to. No, let's give Mr. CB a shot because she is the right there, and she'll probably do better. Probably. We'll see what happens. Let's see. This one's neutral or no condition. Leading, overtaking. Passing. I don't know what they do with passing. There are multiple general hints though, so this one might be better to go for because yeah, I do see it now. There are a few other skills that aren't for general use, but other than that, I think it'd still be good for general use. Compared to the power card, I'm not too sure. For the Measure Arden one, it does seem like it is more focused towards either mile, medium, or leaders. At least that's how I see it right now. Right? Let me go double check. Yeah, most hints are pretty much for leaders or mid-range or middle, medium distance. But like I said, it could be just, you could just be like what I do with Taishin's wise card, where I just use it just because. Just because. Oh, I hit the mic. Oh, the power to replace that. I've been waiting to replace Festa for some time now. You have been wanting to replace Festa for such a long time. The gut feeling I have right now, after seeing the card, is definitely leaning towards spending 45k for Double Pity. Uma anniversary is the end of February, pretty much in 2 months. So I should have time to save up again. You should, because it'll pretty much be like, it should be enough, because I was able to pretty much go to Pity last year by the end of February. And I had pulled in January, obviously, for Kita, or I guess towards the end of December, like around now, for Annie collab Kita and the Duramente speed card. Although I don't think I went all, I think I didn't finish my Duramente until the Annie. I think I had her at 3 LB when I pulled for her. Pulling for cards is always stressful, since getting off-rate cards hurt more than the off-rate Umas. I agree. Unless the off-rate cards are good cards. That would probably be the only exception. No, Mr. CV was close. All right, she was close. Maybe we'll be able to. Maybe. I don't know what Measure Bright got the first run. I forgot. Well, from what I remember, it was like third place, or probably I know the last one for sure, but it was third place for sure. And then, cumulatively speaking, the gacha I spent the most time on is Girls Frontline 1, since I started this Day 1 Global in 2017. As a Micah guy, I don't need the Hoyo luck, I just need a Micah luck for GFL 2. Neuro Cloud is just chilling at this point, since I have accumulated enough for 3 pities. Well, if we're talking about, I just thought about it now, if we're talking about in total, like cumulatively, it would most likely be Dokkan. Because even still to this day, I do log in and still do what I can with events and all of that. And then since the merge from Global and JP, now sharing release dates and all that, since we're doing the same server now, pretty much, the Annie for Global had switched from July to January. So we do have the Annie coming up. So I do need to start farming a little bit more. I haven't really given too much attention to Dokkan recently. Only just been logging in. But I know there are events I can do when it comes to like this extreme Z battles and all that. Or Z battles. There are some of that. Maybe some events that I haven't done. But when I logged in earlier, it was in maintenance. So I'll just wait. Plus that gives me time to do the other stuff. In Girls Frontline, pretty much it's been chilling since getting finishing the campaign and all that, just doing the event, but it's most likely gone by now, because I do remember seeing the end date being Christmas. And I guess since we're talking about other gachas at this point, Star Rail did pull, because the new Fugwe, or I guess they Fuge banner, aka Ting Yun, did pull for her. Lost my 50-50 early to Welt, then proceeded to getting Fugwe. A couple 10 pulls later, still had enough to pull for the light cone, won the 75-25 there. And since Firefly was re-released or rerunned, also got her light cone by winning the 75-25 within like 3 10 pulls. So I am completely out in Star Rail. I am completely out in Star Rail right now, so I gotta start saving, especially with the whole new whole new, I guess, area coming up, because last year they did give us the new location. I guess that you could say we're going towards 2.0. No, 3.0 in the next patch, I believe. If I'm pretty sure it's 3.0. I'd be surprised if still continue the 2s, because we're also getting a new, I forgot what they're called, character type, I'll just say. Character type. So I wouldn't think they would release that for the end of the 2 point updates. I would assume that would be 3.0. And then I did see that Wuwa are starting to release skins. They officially announced the Peach Blossom fit for Jinsei, and I will say it is quite tempting. Will this be the first time that I swipe for skins, at least? Maybe. Although I did say this for Genshin like a while back, years ago, even maybe not in video, but I did say that if they did release a Yoimiya skin, I will I will get it. So it might be the case for skins in general. That will probably be the only time I'll swipe when it comes to these games. So we'll just see what happens. We'll just see what happens. But other than that, that is pretty much it for the Nova comments. Let me just refresh just in case he decided to add. No, he didn't. So thank you, Nova, for all the comments. Appreciate it as always. The next batch of comments, or next few comments, are going to be from, or the next 2 comments, going to be from Tanoki, and he put in quotes, because it's I'm assuming something I said, unless you somehow have Umas like Nova and somehow end up in Group B, then you should probably win Group B. I did say that. I perfectly remember saying that. But that's precisely the point, isn't it? Up until the CM before the last, 2 poor chaps every CM got to be railed by an account like Nova's. Hey, that's completely Nova's fault for not caring too much. And then Nova says, bro, my Umas are anything but meta. I mean, you using Gentle Donna and all that. Dang, CB almost had it. I mean, besides like Gentle Donna, yeah, I would say so. But you did said you'd use Measuro Bright for this CM, and from what it sounded like, she was meta. I just decided to train her just because I had her. Didn't know she was meta until you said so. So technically you could and you couldn't, but it doesn't really matter whether or not your Umas are meta. If you have your cards to support the Umas you use, then that's all it really takes. Talking about your cards mainly, Nova. Just to be more specific, I guess. Like, who cares about the Umas? We're talking about your cards. And then lastly, I can almost feel it though. You said you'd try Mr. CB over a debuffer. Then you enter the finals and we see like 6 Great Escapes. Which shouldn't be possible since you're only going against 2 others. Unless they all decided to run Great Escape for some odd reason. Which I highly doubt. Because I don't think there are 6 Great Escapes in the game. I don't think. I can check. I can check. So I will check. Let me see. Escape. No. Let's remove this. Actually, I could just go do this. It'll be easier if I just go look for Suzuka. Why Suzuka is the first one that came first in my mind. Oh, there is more than 6. I was not aware of that. Well, Hold on, because there are multiple skins for both Palmer and I think there is still 6. Suzuka, Palmer, Helios. I did not know Helios could go Great Escape actually. Although it did make sense because she was partners with Palmer. Katsuragi Ace. Is that Tap Dance City? Oh wait, I don't think there is, because I think there's 2 Helioses also. Yeah, there is 2 Helioses. So yeah, Suzuka, Palmer, Helios, Katsuragi, Tap Dance City. Oh, there is 6. Twin Turbo. Forgot about her. She's right there at the end. If somehow they run all 6 of those characters, or any 3 of those 6, and put in their team, that'd be hilarious. Not just say that. I'm just gonna stick with my debuffer. I was leaning towards using Mr. CB, but now that you say that, I'm just gonna stick to it. No, Gentle Donna got pass. We might just be stuck in this in this one. We've been stuck on the Arima for like 30 minutes. But I'll give Gentle Donna another chance. I'll give her another chance. Because besides her and Kita, which I'll still try Kita, those 2 were the ones that did do the best in the CM for me. So I'm not gonna give up on them just yet. I think after Kita is when I'll stop. And then after, if whether or not we beat level 3, we'll move on to the Derby and see how we do there. And then we'll probably end the video, since I didn't know it's already been 30 minutes. It definitely has not felt that long. Oh no. We're getting beat by the 2. But other than that, that is going to be pretty much it from Tanoki. Thank you for all the comments, Tanoki. And lastly, we do have a comment from Yujin. Just as I predicted, a new banner would be the new costume of Katsuragi Ace and CB. You did predict that. Looking at the release of the support cards, they make life easier for leaders again. Yep. For sure, you can say strongest deck for Gentle Donna. Well, also the fact that technically, even though there are some leader skills or other skills, there's only a few of them for the Rudolph card. It still can be used generally. So I'm hoping more for that than the Arden card, to be quite honest. But yeah, this Gentle Donna is just she's getting carried. Besides her being a meta Uma, in my opinion. Imagine 2 speed, still in love, and then El Condorpato or Vivlos, 1 stamina, Shakur, 1 power, Arden, 1 wise, Rudolph, and then for the last card, either Friend Ryoka or Stamina Sounds of Earth, and that would be crazy in medium distance CM. Very crazy. Especially she does really well, or is really meta in medium distance. My heart is breaking for another challenge for my Twin Turbo or Runner, since the last improvement would be the Daiwa Scarlet Wise card. For the Akabono challenge that instigated by Nova, it's doable, but it's pretty much a throwaway match without a fight. I agree, which is why I was super surprised you went along with it. But knowing you do enjoy the challenge, since you do it normally with Twin Turbo. The formation is really bad, but it adds more disadvantages to my side. Yes, it does. When I look at it, it's doable if I have the cards I need, which I mentioned before, but with the formation, it's pretty much slim chance, or you can say if it were able to win. For now, I'll put the Dramatic Journey lineup concert for Final 8 entry. Sorry, Nova. It's not I don't like it. It's pretty much thrown away with 3rd place. And I still need a higher chance to get this long platinum, since I got a new hope of Twin Turbo winning on this lineup. I mean, you don't have to listen to Nova. You don't have to listen to Nova, since he doesn't, really care that much about the CM. He just cares about the free jewels at the end of the day. For round 2, day 2, my win rate is 1-2-2-1. Leaving out the Akabono entry, seems Twin Turbo, Katsuragi, and Mr. CB do well with the formation. And there is 2 wins for Turbo along the entries overall. I just realized you don't have a debuffer. I just realized that. I thought you would have a debuffer, but I guess not. League of Heroes, the time I will enjoy it is just collecting the title, improving the stars count for Twin Turbo. For me, it's just getting the free stuff. And it looks like Gentle Donna did not cut it. So I will give Kita her chance. And then we'll move over to the Derby real quick and see how that goes. For Zenless, I took time to improve some disc and skills and learn a bit. Sadly, my rest day will be over soon and will be back to work on the 26th, and we'll look forward if I have the rest day for New Year's to give time on Zenless. What am I doing right now? I think I'm leaning towards building Harumasa or Asaba, however you want to call him. I think I'm leaning towards it only because like I said, I do like his gameplay and I do see a use for him. So I haven't done it yet, but I have started farming for money again. And Zenless likes to be expensive about it. I thought this was just a Wuthering Waves issue, but I'm not really having that trouble in Wuwa anymore. But with Zenless, needing at least like 4 mil to build a character is crazy. But the reason why I was thinking about building Asaba is because technically I can run him with Bernice, because I was obviously using Yanagi, but Armasa is still dealing pretty much electric damage as well, shock, and then Bernice just to trigger the anomaly disorder and all that. I think it'll work out. And then since I'm using Caesar for my Miyabi team, I can just put Lucy there since I did build Lucy. And it'll still be a Bernice team. So it might work. It's funny because the only time I have built a guy character in both, well, I guess not in Starville anymore because I did pull for Sunday. Well, before that was, I guess before that was Aventurine as well. Never mind. But before Aventurine was Dr. Ratio, and now Harumasa. Oh no, he is right there. I see you. Slow down a bit, please. No. Kita, keep it. Don't let her. Damn. But Nova had responded saying, just remember, no bono, no win. If he wins with Turbo, he's not gonna care. He's not gonna care about your no bono, no win. Actually, he most likely doesn't care because he did say it's a throwaway. So, like I said, he don't need to listen to you. He don't need to listen to you. If anything, you should have ran Akabono, but you probably don't have her. But other than that, let me refresh once again. And it doesn't look like there are any more comments. So thank you for all the comments, Nova, Eugen, Tanoki, and Rick. I appreciate it as always. And let's just focus now on this so we can see whether or not Kita can take the win. And if not, we'll just speed through the Derby just to see how well we do, because we are heading towards the 45-minute mark. Oh, it's my girl. That's my girl. Right? That's my girl. I knew Kita wouldn't disappoint. All right. Now that we got that out of the way, we can move on to the Derby, which I'm pretty much just going to use whoever I use for the League of Heroes. So we'll use Teo off the rip. I won't really say anything until like level 3 because that's where it really matters. I think Teo will be just fine even with that low motivation. That's just me being really confident in this being level 1. It'll be fine. We'll just skip next. Just run away. Just run away. Yeah. Ayabe team. Oh, they put the road to the top. I just realized that because I saw Ayabe team up and top road. Yep, was not surprised. Let's go to level 2. Level 2. We'll see. I think she'll be fine as well because Measure Bright was fine in the Arima one. So can we not have that motivation be low? At least neutral. All right, let's see how this ends up. If she does end up losing, I'm gonna just say it's because of the motivation. Ain't no way. Let's see me speed. Yeah, she's gonna lose because of the motivation loss. Whatever. I figured. Okay. Or maybe I wasn't meant to win. But now she has full motivation. Let's see the difference now. She didn't make it all the way to second place. I will say that. She didn't make it all the way to second place. Oh no, we might actually get B here. Ooh. We might. Which might be harder for me in level 3 if I do somehow. Thank you. She should be fine now. Level 3 might be a little bit more tougher at now, but we did win with a UD5, Kita, and the Arima, so I still got fate. Yeah. Leave him. Leave him in the dust. Wait, Ayabe, chill. No way, Ayabe. You no way. She did win the Derby, right? Or was it? Because it was Tiamapro that won the Satsuki show, and then I gave her more motivation. We lost that. And then Ayabe won the Derby. No freaking way she did that last push. Top road's just being top road. Now we're in this situation again. We're in second place. And Ayabe's just right behind us. I don't like this. Come on, Teo. You need to chill. She's right there again. Is the Derby gonna be harder than the Arima Kinen? Ain't no way. Ain't no way we lost to Ayabe. Oh well, I gotta say win. Ain't no way, but it happened. It happened. I did build you for medium distance, right? Yeah, I did. All right, Duramente. You're up next. You're up next. Oh, what if she could have won that first one, but I just didn't bring up her motivation? That could have been a factor. But we're just gonna have to see here with Dura. Battle of the Chasers, I guess, and Tiamapra. Or I think it's the first time I've seen Top Road in the first group. First top 3 of the race so far. I don't trust this because Ayabe's right there. The road to the top series trios right there. Top road. Top road. Okay, we're good. That was weird. That was weird. I don't like it. We do. I think we still have a gentle Donna I could try, but we'll see how far we go for level 3. Will Teo be able to redeem herself in a harder difficulty? Or will I have to go down the line again like I did for the Arima? So, I don't know. I don't know. With how it looked in level 2, this might be way harder for Teo. Because if she's just gonna... Yep. She's already built a good lead. Oh, look, top road. Yeah. This is not a win. 3rd place. Yeah, we're just gonna be skipping through unless it looks like she'll win. Who knows? Maybe Doramente will take the win. And I won't need to go past Doramente if Teo doesn't somehow win this. 2nd place again. 3rd place because of Ayabe. It's going to be 4th place if Top Road somehow passes or eventually passes, maybe. Doesn't look like it. Maybe 2nd place because we... Nope. Top Road passed us. Nope. 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 Got 4th place. I don't think Teo is going to cut it. I don't think so. But we'll try. We'll try one last time. One last time for Teo. Although I was pretty confident in it, but... Oh? I don't trust it. After what happened in level 2, this is... I am not comfortable with this. It's because of you. Deactivate her... Unique? I don't think so. Oh, man. Yep. She almost did. That was her best chance. But let's go to Doramente. Well, now we are here. I'm just gonna give her the motivation boost. I don't care anymore. Although I don't have an S in medium. So this is gonna be interesting. It's fine. She's a chaser, so she's just catching up now. Ain't no way that NPC was in 1st. Nope, you could see Ayabe passing her now. A spurt, boost, acceleration, something. Oh gosh, I think she won though. Please. Barely won. Well, I guess Dura carried at the end of the day for both level 2 and level 3. Yeah. Jeez, that was so close. That was so close. Well, we managed to finish both the Derby and the Arima Kinen Master Challenges, which it does end by the time the anniversary comes. So I didn't even realize it because I didn't know it was released a month ago. I totally forgot and disregarded it. So this is gonna be interesting because I don't think I have any medium distance dirt runners. Let's go take a look at that. We're just gonna take a look. I was looking. Yeah. We don't have any UDs. I haven't trained dirt in a while. So I might just do that. I don't know. Maybe we'll do that. No. I gotta start training for this, prepping for the CM after this CM. I don't know. Since it's still time, I might let that sit. But technically we can do these because I do have the Great Food Festival. So, well, not these ones. Yeah, definitely not these ones. I think. Oh, this is still medium distance. Her. I can try, unless this was for medium distance. Can't tell. Oh well. I'll worry about that later on. But with that being said, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. We did manage to beat the Arima Kinen and the Derby Master Challenges. So I'd say it was a successful video for the, you know, break time from the round 2 Group A into the Group A finals. So tomorrow's video, yeah, tomorrow's video should be the finals along with the banner overview. Whether or not I decide to post both in one or two separately, I don't know yet. I haven't decided. Might just be the same video since I know I've done that before. Plus, it's just the finals. It ain't gonna take that long. Just take one race and that's it. So, yeah. With that being said, guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. Once again, if you guys did make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought of today's video. You know, being one of the rare times where I don't do either a training, banner overview, or any of the League of Heroes or DMs. It's just like the once in a blue moon Master Challenge video that I would post. So let me know what you guys thought. At the very least, I did beat both of them, which is great. So if there's anything else y'all want to talk about or ask me, whether if it's anime, other game, or just Uma related, it doesn't have to be any of them. It can just be anything really. Just leave it down in the comment section. As long as it's appropriate, I'll go over it. If you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. There's a channel called Circle Requests for those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join. Y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle. And then after that, head over to the comment section or to the Circle Request channel in the Discord server and let me know that you sent the requests along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you once again, and as always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.